We have sat and witnessed our brothers and sisters fall victims to the actions of some gutless fools. Our hands have been severed, denying us the right to raise clenched fists. This after being slapped and cuffed to the ground and shackles slapped like handcuffs to our tongues. We must endure. There will come a time when your press shall rise in unison to oppose these forces. And at that moment, at that time, the earth shall be reclaimed by its rightful owners and be rid of this poison that infects our society. As a matter of fact, the time for redemption is now. The time for redemption can only be, has to be now.
Inside resonate since I belly ate, since I belly take from a plate. I elevate in time, every weight's been trying, every day I've been trying to escape like. But this dread still going in my plate, man. But this head still going in my state, and like all they want me draw the gauge from my waist, I blaze in the place and walk in the station. Back down, back down, back down, that's down, that's down. We connect this fuse and hats off, hats down. Patrick and Bass, that's for the next best excuse. Like I thought it wouldn't affect this youth, man. Like I thought it wouldn't get this youth. And plant seeds are oppression, depression, and you go get this fruit from this tree, from this root, from history. You connect this loose and lynch me, I go get this loose and this free, no revolution. Risk free, this revolution. Risky, let your roof on your fist be let level. You can uplift the ghetto youth and pick me who echo throughout the 50s. So Soweto, short sleeve or wrist please in Detro. Even criminals in Detro, the innocent in Guantanamo, immigrants in banana boats and no ropes. Your hand no hope, how to go back till they get victory. And we go get victory.
For redemption is now. The time for redemption can only be, has to be now.
My patience thin, I'm sick of waiting on time to tell. What good is the watch to me if I can't tell time myself? Emancipation proclaimed based on the dictates of day who say we're no longer slaves, but analyze it well. The death to the lies they tell, devise the well. Remind yourself that freedom in its purest sense is achieved when you untie yourself. This here ain't another cry for help, but medicate my people how to pride themselves. Tired of seeing tears in her eyes, suicide in her mind. Behind a smile she crying as hell. She relies on the rise to survive. Each and every night she get inside as they drive by. Pick her up on the street she resides, giving up herself in exchange for a price. She become a slave to the hot profiler, aka that she go by. Her name is you, her name is me, and she's a victim to the streets of life, addicted to the sheets of life, tricked into believing lies, pimped by the system and she complies and lets them have their way with her. You see we thinking like if lying down, accepting such as life means surviving, we go do it just to keep alive. I'm taking a stand, I'm making a call for the freedom fight. I've taken a stand in the midst of it all, facing charges for freedom like the great Mandela, young Mr. Garvey, I'm hardy, but hoping in the future that we Garveyans haven't been an influential soldier in the army, sounding the war with Idris and Gary.
The time for redemption is now. The time for redemption can only be, has to be now. You must not be both courageous and cowardly at simultaneous instances. Angels have soared and boast about the wingspans, and you have been sure to separate the lions from the lambs, so I'll be damned if this generation doesn't bring about some positive change. Believe me not, but the time for redemption could only be, and has to be, now.